Hey boys and girls, today we're going to do a quick video that relates to your packet dealing with 13-3 and using these models to compare fractions with the same denominator. So this correlates with your packet page 159 and page 160. So let's see if we can take a look at this quick video.
How can you compare fractions with the same denominator? Think about this question during the lesson. Two banners with positive messages are the same size. One banner is 4/6 yellow, and the other banner is 2/6 yellow. Which is greater, 4/6 or 2/6? Remember, comparisons are valid or true only if they refer to the same sized whole.
That's very important to remember, that you can only compare fractions if they refer to the same size whole, meaning take a look at the banner. They are the exact same size. Now the colors, the proportions might be different. This is showing 4/6 yellow and only 2/6 yellow, but the banner itself is the same size.
How are 4/6 and 2/6 the same?
So think about that. How are these two fractions the same? What is the same or what is similar about these two fractions?
Both have the same denominator, or the same total number of equal parts of the whole.
The denominator is the number down under the numerator.
So these two banners are broken into 6 parts. You can't necessarily see them, but this is the way that they're divided. They're split into 6 equal parts. Their denominator is the same.
How are 4/6 and 2/6 different?
So now what's different between the two? If you said the 4 and the 2 or the numerator, you're correct.
Both have different numerators, or different equal parts that are described.
So if we go to this is asking us to show our 1/6, our unit fraction, to make a row that shows 4/6. So 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6. Now you can see that I have 4/6 of the fraction. Then it's asking me to make a row that shows 2/6. How many of these would I need? You said 2. You are correct. So now I can compare the two types of fractions, 4/6 and 2/6.
Use fraction strips to reason about the sizes of these two fractions. 4/6 is 4 of the unit fraction 1/6. 2/6 is 2 of the unit fraction 1/6. So 4/6 is greater than 2/6. Record the comparison using symbols or words. What is the missing symbol?
So this is where you
Select your answer.
And to do this, you always read just like you would read a book. You read your sentences going from starting left and reading towards the right. So you have 4/6 and then 2/6. Which one of these? And remember, I always say look for alligator mouths. It always wants to eat the larger fraction. So which one is larger? Well, I notice this is facing away. Is 2/6 the greater one? No. I need this one.
4/6 is greater than 2/6. If two fractions have the same denominator, the fraction with the greater numerator is the greater fraction.
That's super important to remember.
Now you know how you can compare fractions with the same denominator.
All right. So let's take a look at this quick slide. So now you need to complete page 159, 1 through 12. If you notice, 1 through 4 has those nice fraction strips to help you. 5 through 12 does not. So just remember, if they have the same denominator down, the number that it's split into, then look at the numerator. The fraction with the larger numerator is the larger fraction, and then you can write your signs, greater than, less than, or equal to. So in this case, which fraction would be greater? You should have said 4/8. So I would draw the mouth facing the 4/8. And remember, we read it this way: 2/8 is less than 4/8. Okay, so you need to complete pages or numbers 1 through 12. Then you also need to complete page 160. For number 13, you need to make sure you're looking at the fraction strips and writing two different comparisons using the symbols. So write out your number sentence. So 3, 6 is blank to 2, 6. So that's kind of what it's asking you to do for number 13. For number 14, you need to make sure you draw out the two fractions, 5/8 and 6/8. Make sure they're the same whole. So when you're drawing your eighths, make sure you make it exactly the same. So I would draw my I didn't want a square. I would draw my large fraction strip, okay? And then I would split it. And then from there, I would split it into eighths and eighths because they're both split into eighths. Remember, eight's an equal number, so you can split it right down the middle. You can split it again. All right, so now it's split into eighths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just color in 5/8 up here, 6/8 down here, and then you're able to compare the two. Let's move on to number 15. This is talking about money. You just need to remember that Keisha has 10 coins total. So draw out those 10 coins. Draw out 10 coins to make sure you have the 10. Remember, nickels equals 5 cents, pennies equal 1 cent, and dimes equals 10 cents. So use this information to help you solve number 15. Number 16, to solve that, you need to make sure you draw out fraction bars. This should be able to help you to find an equivalent fraction. For 17, it's asking you to show the following fractions: 4, 6, 1, 6, and 5, 6. It's asking you to draw these out. Guys, just like what I just did, use the hole. Yours is a one red hole. Draw right below it a large fraction strip. Then split it into 3. So then you have a fraction strip you need to do for the 1, 6. I think it's 4, 6, and 5, 6. So split them all into 6s, same size, okay? Same exact size. Split them into 6s. So there's thirds here. I need to do thirds over here as well. And then from there, guys, do your 4, 6, color in 4, color in 1 for 1, 6, and then do the same for 5, 6. And then below, when you are done, do not forget to write the 3 fractions from least to greatest. And then last but not least, number 18, make sure you use the drawing of the cookie cakes to help you. All right, I hope all of this has helped you, and I can't wait to see how you guys did on 13-3.